Hi, class. This is Mr. Cromwell. I just want to give you an overview of the main week 5 assignment, which is the specific genre writing assignment. This assignment is related to your discussion question this week also. So I'm going to talk about both here. So please pay attention. Here are the assignment instructions for the week 5 summative assignment, specific genre writing. I'm going to let you read the introductory information here, and I also want you to watch these two videos here that give you tips on how to approach the assignment. Okay, but the assignment will come in two parts. The first part is the main part, and what it's asking you to do is you're going to create an original writing communication, um, and you're going to choose a topic that you're interested in first and that you want to say something about, that you want to express yourself. You've written different forms of writing in the class so far. You've done a review, you've done a cover letter. This week you're going to come up with an original piece of writing, and it's going to have to be in one of these formats. Okay, this is part one of the assignment, right here. All right, you're gonna write a professional email advocating for a change at work. You're going to write a how-to essay describing a process at home or at work. Maybe it's how to repair a car or how to build a shed or something like that. You can write a civic action letter to an official or authority. Okay, maybe you want to see a change in your community, or a change in somewhere in the country somehow, or in your state. You can write a persuasive essay on a debatable issue. Maybe it's about abortion, or maybe it's about healthcare, or maybe it's about uh, whatever, any debatable issues you can come up with. We touched on that in your argument paper in week 3. Okay, so this will give you a chance to expand on that. And your final choice here is to write a personal brand story based on your journaling in the class, and you'll see some examples here on how to do that. Okay, all right. And then that part of the assignment should be a maximum of 525 words written piece that includes the necessary components for your chosen genre. These are called genres. These are different styles or formats for writing, the writing situation. Okay, there are different ways to write, different depending on the situation, and these are your options here as we just went over. Okay, and then you're gonna write. You're gonna this first part is gonna be at 525 words maximum. If you need to go over, that's fine. Make sure you do these things. Excuse me. Address the following in your written piece: the genre's audience, who you're writing to, and myself, the faculty member. That's going to shape what you say. The person you're writing to. For example, if you're writing to a professional email advocating a change at work, that might be to your boss, and also to me. Okay, so you need to think about your boss's standards and what they expect, what I expect. Okay, after that, samples, trends, citations, word choice, writing to the correct official example for your chosen genre. In other words, you're going to need to use words that your audience, whoever's reading it, would understand. If you're talking about a change at work in the break room where they need a microwave oven or something, you're gonna need to use language that your reader will understand. Describing the situation, the location, the environment, the break room, whatever. And correct formatting for your chosen genre. That means if you're going to uh, write an email, it should be an email format. If you're going to write a how-to essay, it should be an essay format, like a 5-paragraph essay format. So whatever genre you choose, it has to have the right structure to fit that communication. This is all called the rhetorical situation, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. It basically means when you communicate in any way, we're talking about writing here, the rhetorical situation has components. It has the purpose, why you're writing, the audience, who you're writing to, the structure, how you structure what you're writing based on what you have to say. Like you might write, if you write a book or a novel, you write much longer, and it comes in pages and chapters. So the structure is based on the type of work that it is and the type of writing you're doing. So you should always think about the rhetorical situation whenever you're communicating in any way. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. And the audience is another part of the rhetorical situation. I'm going to send you a link on the rhetorical situation, but you need to be aware of that term and know what it means, okay? All right, so after you've done part one of the assignment, you're going to do part two on the same page, or it'll be on page two, or however you're writing, okay? Insert a page break after your piece of writing, your part one, and then you're going to write a reflection on what you did on part one. The reflection should answer these questions. What genre did you choose for your written piece? That means, did you write a how-to essay? Did you write a professional email? Did you write an editorial to the city council or the school board or whatever you chose to do about a change? What genre did you choose? How does your writing demonstrate this genre? Answer that question also. Okay. All writing has a purpose that is unique to the situation. What did you hope to accomplish with your written piece? Okay, answer that question also. What research did you do for this assignment? And that's the last question there. So that's second part of the week 5 assignment, part 1 and part 2. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember to cite and format your references for your written piece. We've been talking about APA style off and on during the class and your discussions. You have to create a reference for some of your the sources you use. You're going to need to do the same thing here, especially if you use an outside source at all. I'm going to be posting information in the discussions this week. One of them is on APA style. One will be on the rhetorical situation. So please read my posts in the discussion area this week. They can help you along also. So do this to the best of your ability. We know you're not experts in APA style, but do it to the best of your ability. Okay, and read the things I'm going to post in the discussion area. Okay, so this is the week 5 assignment, the two parts of it. Read it closely. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, for me, what I would do first is I would choose a topic first. What do I want to talk about? What's important to me? You know, what do I want to see? What do I want to communicate to someone else? Okay, and once I choose that, then I'll choose the type of format I want to write it in. It's going to be an email. It's going to be describe a process that needed for something to take place. There's going to be a letter to somebody important that where I may want to see a change. I'll give you an example. I live in the Baltimore, Maryland area, and Baltimore has a lot of problems. So if I wanted to write something to someone to see some changes take place, I could write to a newspaper, you know, and put my opinions out there and my thoughts, okay, and they would decide whether to publish it or not. So I might write a civic action letter where I discuss changes that I need, that I would like to see in the city of Baltimore, okay. So you start with your topic, then you think about what your topic is, why you want to talk about it, who your audience is going to be, and then think of the format you want to communicate that into. Maybe it could be something at home. Maybe it's a child, one of your children who's behaving badly, who won't clean up his or her room, and you want to write something to them. What's the best format for that? Would you send it in an email? Would you write do a process essay, even to your own child? You know, outlining you need to clean your room on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or so and so and so. You won't get your allowance. Okay, these are just ways of communicating. You may want to write your child a persuasive essay on the values of being clean and not being clean, cleaning your room and not cleaning your room. You know. Okay, so I hope you get the idea here. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so this is the week 5 assignment, a specific genre writing assignment. This is related to your discussion section this week also. So let's go there quickly. Okay, let me find it here. Okay, so a couple of people have already posted, and the discussion section this week asks you to refer to the week 5 assignment we just looked at, and in your discussion response this week, your first response, you have to answer questions related to the topic you chose for the week 5 assignment. What is your topic? Why is it important to you? What inferences can you make about your audience? What do you hope? Who do you hope might read your piece of writing? What would you like your audience to do, know, or think after reading your writing? As the author, what can you control about the piece of writing? Okay, these are the questions you need to answer after you choose your topic for the week 5 writing assignment. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I just want to show you the relationship between the two. So look at the week 5 assignment instructions first, the specific genre writing assignment, which we just went over. choose your topic, and after you've done that, come here to your discussions and post before Thursday, as you do each week. Okay. All right. So outside of those two things, an overview of the week 5 assignment and how it's related to the week 5 discussions. Uh, Please read the resources that are available to you each week under learning activities. This is week 5. Here are the learning activities. Here are your chapter readings from your textbook, The Writer's Mindset. Um, I would strongly suggest that you read chapters 3 and 4, personalizing your writing process, composing with the writer's mindset, using rhetorical patterns as tool. Read those. And then down here, you have university resources. I'm going to post these in the discussion area also. But I just want to make you aware of what's available to you. They have examples of specific types of writing at the genres, okay, where you can read to get an idea how people communicate in different ways based on what they want to say. Okay, so a fired Facebook employee wrote a scathing 6,000-word memo detailing the company's failures to stop political manipulation around the world. So that's somebody who wrote something to his employer, Facebook, about changes, about things that he didn't like. Okay, that the company was not doing right. Okay, so this is the thing. This is what you're going to have to do: come up with a topic, figure out who your audience is, figure out the format you want to send it. Maybe it will be a letter, will be an email, so on and so forth. Here's one. It's an open letter to President Biden's administration about changes, calls for some type of change here, and here's a process essay here about how to change a tire. Okay, so it depends on what you want to say, what your topic is. All right, and that'll shape and who your audience is, and that'll shape what you end up communicating. Okay. So if you have any questions about these areas, class, please let me know, and I will be posting things in the discussion area, like I said, that can help you along. Okay, give you some resources to help you understand the week 5 assignment and to help you complete it effectively. Okay, so I'm around. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.